Okay. I think maybe I fixed it. Although now that I'm looking at it, it's not looking really all that impressive. Looks like it's, why is the crop so bad? Oy. Maybe I should just turn off the crop here. Aha, okay, okay. That looks like the full screen. Okay, hopefully. Yo, Dire Browser, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Especially your patience as we go through these terrible, terrible problems here. We're playing in phone mode, yeah. Yeah, that was some TikTok screen right there. I feel like the textures looked better to me, but we'll see in just a second when we actually get to the other stuff. Oh, was that the Discord notification going off again, being like, oh, this guy's live? Skyward Sword is probably one of the most important games story-wise. Yeah, so we were actually talking about it the other day, Dire Bowser, that I've played a lot of Zelda games, and I've played them throughout my life, and I still know very little about the lore. And so God Soldier here was telling me that a lot of the lore stuff was in Skyward Sword. And I was like, oh, yeah, so the one I didn't play. Nice. There are people who rate Skyward Sword at the same level of Wind Waker. Never had a chance to play myself. Yeah, I never had a chance. I think the textures look better. God Soldier feedback. I think it looks a lot sharper and cleaner. Skyward Sword is my personal favorite. Okay, well now I feel like you're talking me into it. I'll see if I can figure it out. Oh, thanks, Stream Elements. I didn't realize I was live. Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that. Whatever. You have no game audio though. Yeah, that's on me. I have game audio. I can hear it, but y'all can't hear it. But now you should be able to. And now you can actually see, yeah, man, the textures were... That's weird, though, is like, this looks like the original game, at least to me. The other one was really pixelated and really blurry and weird. Wii remotes can Bluetooth to a PC natively. Oh, that I did not know. Okay. So I'm to discuss potential learn song redemptions before redeeming, correct. What if I found an intermediate level song with tutorial half melody purely for nostalgia and the eventual mastery? Could you send me it via Discord? I'll look into it and then I'll let you know whether or not I will be able to play it. Cause it's slow going as of right now when it comes to stuff. That said, I have been learning, what's called Asaria's song, but it's really the Kokiri song, the do-do-do-do-do-do. I can fill any lore gaps you need if you decide not to play Skyward Sword. Okay. Forest Maze. I don't think I know Forest Maze. That said... Oh! Forest Maze from Super Mario RPG. Yes, I do. Listen, I 100%, yeah, I would love to do that song. So yes, that is an approved request. That one's gonna be hard. But you know, not impossible. Oh yeah, this looks so much more like the original game to me. I don't know, it's been a long time, and I'm very, very old. I do know Forest Maze. I would love, that's stamp of approval 100%. Yeah, we can see Saria's face. I kind of want to mess with the crop, though. I did like the fact that I had... Oh, no, I can't do it on the top and down. Yo, what up, Essential Jack? How you doing? Is Zelda your favorite Nintendo series? Ooh, that's tough. So I love Zelda. I really, really do. Yeah, let me just lock in so I can beat you up. Sorry, I love Zelda. It's tough, though. I'm a pretty big Mega Man fan. I'm a pretty big Metroid fan. I'm a pretty big Kirby fan. I'm a pretty big Mario fan. So a lot of the mainline stuff from Nintendo is stuff that I grew up with. That said, if I had to say objectively what I thought... Wow, you had 10K? All right, I gotta write it down. For those of y'all that are new here, I have an Ocarina. I've been learning the Ocarina, specifically for this Zelda series, and for 10k channel points, you can request a song. And so far, we've got Concerning Hobbits, and now Forest Mazed from Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, which is my favorite game of all time. So that one is kind of an honor to learn. So I'm actually quite excited about that. I think Mega Man is Capcom. I think you're right. Metroid is my favorite series, specifically Prime. So, yo, Essential Jack, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. And sorry, I missed you saying you're fine. How are you? I'm doing excellent today. Living the dream, loving life. Things are going great. We just played through Hollow Knight Silk Song, and I was like, we should do like a franchise thing. And so we talked about doing Zelda, and I was like, if Zelda goes well, I would love to do other franchises, including Metroid, Mega Man, pretty much anything that's like franchisey. We're probably going to do Resident Evil after the Zelda series, because it's gonna kind of line up with October. So lots of good stuff in the future, but Metroid is something I definitely want to cover. Super Metroid was probably top 5 favorite games growing up. Navi's already wanted to talk to me. That's great. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Dude, I'm busy talking it up. Also, yes, new sounds. It's literally the Ocarina sound from Link to the Past. I pretty much just left my browser open to you since you started streaming, even when I'm at work. Well, I really do appreciate it. Do you say Deku or Deku? Now that you've asked, what have I been saying? I think I've been saying Deku Tree. So you really got an Ocarina? I do. I do really have an Ocarina, and I'm really bad at it. But I am learning, you know? And I did it like as a redemption thing where people can redeem points or people can go on coffee and tip to like play stuff, but just for a little bit of taste here. I don't know if the game music is going to be too... Let me, well, the Alt tab stopped it for me. So, again, learning. I'm very bad. Okay, don't expect too much. But I did buy it to play it, so... Ah. That's the only problem. This is a very cheap, this is an extremely cheap, Ocarina. And so hitting the high notes, specifically that extreme high note does not come through all the way. It just, it's slightly off. Slightly off. So yeah, I literally picked it up. I'm trying to learn it. It's a work in progress. Let me put it that way. God Soldier, I think I've been saying Deku Tree most of my life. I don't know if that's the right way or not. You have an Ocarina as well, Dire Bowser. Nice. It's also a replica one from the game. Very nice. He's a master. Okay, let's not lie. Demon Girl Angel Boy, what is up? How you doing? Can you play one more song? I don't want to hear you talk. No. That was the freebie of the day. And also, there's going to be a lot of talking. If there's anything y'all need to learn about me right now, it is I'm a yapper. I appreciate that, Essential Jack. I've been practicing. I literally got it like, I don't know, a week and a half ago. So, wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Arcade. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree? See, I just said Deku Tree. I don't know what I'm doing, God Soldier. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. Maybe I go back and forth. Whatever, I'll come back when I'm ready. Mutes. Alright, well listen. If you don't want to hear me talk, this might not be the right stream for you. Because that's going to be 90% of the stream. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great... Yeah, now that you've questioned me, God Soldier, I don't know who I am anymore. The great Dieku tree. There we go. Fixed it. I legit... This is one thing for all of you Ocarina lovers out there, Ocarina of Time lovers specifically. I don't know what I'm doing. I know Link to the Past like the back of my hand. I do not know Ocarina of Time. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Okay, that's probably a good call. That sounds like a tutorial. I know how to roll. I remember there's like a little tunnel to go into, and I feel like there's boulders. Forest Training Center. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. I stepped away. Who's this angel boy? I do not know. It's Demon Girl Angel Boy, to be precise. Thrust attack signs. To thrust with your sword. Guys, I don't have a sword. All these signs. I can guide you. Link, what are you doing, bud? Should add an additional challenge to this game. Before you play the song in game to activate a warp, you have to play that song in real life. I was thinking about doing that. That said, I don't know how difficult some of these songs are. All these signs about swords. I don't think the sword's back here. I thought it was something else. Whatever, we'll try... Set up a program that translates each note to a button. That actually would be sick. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I remember there being boulders. Oh, did it not come down this way? I'm confused. Okay. Yes, I know Z targeting. Some of the adult Link song might be well beyond your... Dude, some of all of them might be. It was inevitable. I saw it coming. I don't know. Beats me, dude. This isn't the sword, is it? See, this is how little I know. Someone did that with Dark Souls and a trumpet. Dude, Dire Bowser, we saw a person playing, I think it was Elden Ring, and he had set up like a punching dummy to have like response, like pressure points, and he was playing the entire game by boxing. And I was like, that's exhausting. That's exhausting. You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. How much guidance do you want throughout this playthrough? So I specifically have the no backseating tag on, but I've already said I would very much like help when I ask for it, maybe the best way to say it. Oh my gosh, I forgot how awesome this menu is. Dude, this menu is sick. This menu is so cool. Which I feel like, God Soldier, that's very vague of me to say. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. What up, Turner? How did you get here so much earlier than everyone else? I'm so impressed. What up, buddy? Because I could literally tell you how many steps there are between each dungeon's kind of guidance. Okay, that seems... Were there any more rupees in here, or am I just tempting fate to get run over by a boulder? I haven't played this masterpiece since high school, so I played it in college. I was really late to the party. Aha, a blue rupee. I'm sorry, what just happened? Hello? Did my controller die? Oh, okay. It, like... That was really weird. I all of a sudden just, like, stopped moving. Turner's getting his first in for tomorrow. Yeah, there it is. That makes sense. That menu is funny to me because it's like the devs are constantly showing you how 3D this game is. Yeah, they were really proud of it. You could always set up a word clue, clue us in wanting a tip. To be honest, I'm just gonna say, chat, what do I do? Is that too on the nose? This guy's just like, yo, pick up this rock, right? Oh my gosh, I did not mean to... I pressed B and it was like super skip. We know that guy. Do I have to... I thought I could pick this up. Am I dumb? Oh, I can just murder this kid. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while Z targeting, press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip while Z targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while Z targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. I'm sorry, they got iframes in this? I grew up on it. I remember playing it over and over again. Almost every day as an elementary schooler. I'm pretty sure this was the game I played on 9/11 when I was bored of watching Bill. Okay. Yeah. Press B to super skip. That's what I'm saying, dude. You can use Z targeting on a stone. Oh, it was just to practice. Yeah, backflip, son. Where did he go? Okay. I backflipped and he Thanos snapped. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. For the limitations of the Nintendo 64, I feel like this combat system is excellent. Like, it just feels smooth. Love the Z targeting. This wasn't the first game to introduce like Z targeting, was it? Like, I'm legit just like having joy just chopping up this grass. I have cut the grass. Dude, I wish I could just take a sword out in the front yard. I can do the spin move. But it doesn't charge up yet. Yeah! Oh, and I jumped to my death. Are the children disappearing a render distance thing or a ghost thing? Ooh. Yeah, I had heard a theory. I haven't listened to it. But I heard a theory that all of the Kokiri children are dead and ghosts? 2001, I was halfway through high school. Laughs and old. I'm pretty sure Ocarina of Time was the first to have the targeting system like that. Ocarina of Time did a ton for 3D adventuring games. That's one thing. That's one thing I wanted to bring up. I was trying to wait to see if Truth would come in because he loves talking about game categorization. I think it's interesting that a game like Dark Souls came out, and now we have a whole category of Souls-likes. Like, games that come out that are very obviously using the Dark Soul formula. But I feel like there's not a lot of games out there that use... There's not a lot of Zelda copycats. Like, we don't have Zelda-likes as its own category. And I think that's weird. Like, don't get me wrong, we have a bunch of 3D, third-person adventure games. But nothing that's just like, hey, here's a sword and a shield. You're in high fantasy, but it's not Zelda, but it's very obvious we took a lot of inspiration from Zelda. I want more games like this. Where are the Zelda likes? Okay? That's what I want. That's what I want in the future. That's what I want in the now. Just ahead, Great Deku Trees Meadow. Wait, I need the shield first. See, I do remember some things. There's a shop nearby. You're the shop. That's a house. That's Saria's house. Jump over the water. Nope. Kokiri shop. We have original forest goods. I thought that said forest gods. Ocean Horn is a pretty quaint little Zelda clone. I'm literally writing that down. That's a TikTok right there. That is a TikTok right there. You're getting good at spotting those, huh? For those of y'all that are new here, I do short form content. I just started streaming like a month ago. It's been a new journey. But I've been doing short form content, and sometimes I'll go on little rants and I'll be like, oh, that was a pretty good place to do a clip that and put that on TikTok. Ocean Horn. I'm literally writing it down. My handwriting is atrocious. Dude, Dust Bunny, I'm so glad you redeemed Forest Maze. Oh man, of all the songs. Speak. Miyazaki openly admits to taking a ton of inspiration from Zelda series. We wouldn't have Souls without it, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom took a lot from the Soulsborns too. It's a beautiful cycle. That's, yeah, and don't get me wrong, like, again, I feel like Zelda has influenced a lot of any kind of third-person adventure games. But I'm more saying, you know how, like, let's take Lies of P, for example. Lies of P could arguably be described as, oh, it's Dark Souls, but with puppets. I want more games that are like, it's Zelda, but with this slight twist. Does that make sense? Where it's I'm not saying they should just straight one-for-one copy it, but in terms of Ocarina of Time and other Zelda mainline franchises, I don't feel like there's a lot of games that are like, you're going to explore, there's going to be dungeons, there's going to be puzzles, quite on the same wave frequency as Zelda. I don't know if I'm communicating properly. Zelda directly influenced my favorite game of all time. What's your favorite game of all time, Dire Bowser? Yeah, what Turner said, Zelda is the Lord of the Rings of the gaming world. Without Zelda, we wouldn't have a lot of what is now popularized model of 3D adventure games. No, listen, I understand what y'all are saying. I'm saying I want more, maybe spiritual successor is the term I'm looking for. Which, for the record, the people who made Shovel Knight are working on a game, I forget what it's called. Mina, I think it's Mina the something. It looks freaking amazing, but it looks very much like Link to the Past or the original OG Zelda. Dark Souls 1, oh yeah. Dark Souls is amazing. I absolutely love pretty much everything in the Dark Souls series. I want a Lies of P, but in book form, geared towards children, but somehow more... What? You're a goof. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. I mean, I don't consume them for life? It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or a thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it. Oh, and my dog is angry about something. Hey, Applejack, come here. Come here and lay down. Kokiri shop. Why is this guy so much shorter than everyone else? That's judgmental. We sell shields, but not swords. 40 rupees? Dude, bro, I'm broke. That's twice as much money as I have. Yo, what up, Almond? How you doing? I want Liza P, but in book form. Yeah, Pinocchio. Yeah, actually, you got a point there. They've already got that, Turner. Almond, how are you doing today? There's a 5 rupee in the corner of the store around the side of the desk. Oh my gosh, you really do know this game. I'm assuming you grew up playing this. Like, this was your childhood Link to the Past. You know, for you, it was Ocarina of Time. This one was, A Link to the Past was for me. You know, because I'm older. Can jump across the blocks next to the store for another 10 rupees. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, these blocks? Well, that's obviously a thing. No, not those. Okay. I mean, I just gotta find other blocks that are in... Oh, right here. Duh, stupid. Oh. Why did I get rupees for that? Actually, it's a bit odd that he's living in that village for a while, but when you control him, he starts absolutely zero money. True. He's just broke. He's a brokey. Doing good, and even better now that we're playing my fit. Is this your favorite? Favorite game ever, or favorite one of the franchise? Serious question. Also, Almond, I feel like I don't know what kind of games you're into, besides, I'm assuming Pikmin and Pokemon. I'm at 44. The pain of seeing someone play your favorite game suboptimally, dude, listen, I apologize in advance. This is going to be miserable for everyone. If it pains you to watch an idiot play a game. This might not be the right place. Or listening to me talk, apparently. He hasn't played this game in 20 years. I mean, guessing, more like 15, but still. That, I feel like it might as well be 20 at that point. I couldn't tell you what I had for breakfast yesterday, so, you know, that tells you everything. Would you like to buy something else? No. I'm treating this as a first playthrough kind of deal, where it's just fun to watch you figure out puzzles. That's fair. That might be a good way to mentally approach this, so that it doesn't hurt. Haha! I have a shield. I remember at one point I have to, like, reflect Deku nuts back at them. This guy's the guy that's like, nah, you can't leave here without a sword and a shield. I don't know why I made him from the Bronx there. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should have at least equip a sword and a shield. Yeah, my accent is not good. You hate this guy. He's just doing his job, God Soldier. He's trying to make sure people are safe. He 100% has a Jersey accent. Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? They're just displaced New Yorkers left at... Will you stop? What is wrong with you today? Someone... Stop! That is the second time you've brought up 9/11. We're trying to have fun with Zelda, Turner512. Just choked up... Just choked on my coffee, both from Nurse He's Out Again, and this game triggers my 9/11 trauma. Jersey is apparently deep south to Carl. That was deep south to you? That was not even close to deep south. The Great Mito will never accept you as one of us. Wow, okay, that's kind of messed up. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? See, I said Deku that time. Grumble, grumble. Jersey is like mobster light. Yeah, I can't do mobster very well either. Deep South, on the other hand. Sweet Lord! Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to the controls a little bit. Lock on. Aha! Hey, Navi, how about you listen to me killing this? Yeah, I got its spine! Imagine you just see your buddy get slashed by a child in half, and then he just picks up the spine, and he's just like, wow, I can't wait to use this. I can't wait to throw this in the fire. Come at me, bro. Does the shield just, like, block everything, by the way? Okay. My friend, you're not making any attacks. Wait, you're back? It respawns so fast. Whatever, we're gonna get some free sticks, dude. We're gonna sell these. We're gonna ruin the economy with this infinite stick glitch. Okay, you're getting annoying. These respawn so fast. I'm not gonna just stay here all day. Besides, I've got to go see the Deku Tree. The Deku Tree. Ah, my ear! Sorry. Just, nobody look at that. Nobody look. Okay, okay. Turner, what is wrong with you? Jersey accent? Okay, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. Everything but fire, pretty much. Oh, okay. Or anything that is obviously too big to block. That makes sense. In Jersey, you can't pump your own gas. It was really, really weird. I lived in Brooklyn for almost 9 years. Like, they have gas attendants still? Do you play Ocarina for the first time? This isn't my first time, but I have not played in like 15 years. I've played it once, mind you. So I have no idea what I'm doing. That's this somehow feels like there's going to be a lot of humiliation. Yo, is this an old game? Graphics look terrible. Shut up. Listen, I want you to know, Super Skip 64, that earlier I accidentally skipped a bunch of text and I was like, oh my gosh, that was like a super skip. And I was like, oh, you got to press B to do the super skip. It's illegal? No, he's just a big dum-dum and doesn't remember anything about this game? You're pushing it. You might as well just be making repetitive 9/11 jokes. At least you're not talking about eating shampoo. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Also, does it weird anyone else that you have to go inside of the big giant tree? Smite me, O mighty smiter. Oh my gosh. I love that line so much. I say that a lot. I don't know if you knew that or if you just also say that line. Smite me, O mighty smiter. Listen carefully to what I, the Daku tree, am about to tell you. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. Dude, tell me about it. Stress, am I right? Skip, how you doing today, buddy? It's great to see you. You know, that explains so many TikToks of people not knowing where the gas goes. I must have missed Turner's remark. Where did it go? Oh, Jersey kids leave the state for the first time and get stranded across state lines. The time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? I have no other choice. Skip, I love you. I'm glad you're here. You bring joy to my face. Notice how he didn't say that to me when he came in. He just started calling me a big dum-dum and made fun of my bad Jersey accents. Well, are you Skip? No, so of course I don't say that to you. I mean, fair point, actually. In Arcade, when Navi speaks, use up on the C, was it the C button? I don't even remember what it's called. To listen well to her words of wisdom. Her words of wisdom? Okay, that's how I know you're old and senile. Daku tree. This is going to be a long, miserable journey for everyone, isn't it? Everyone's going to get sick of my jokes. I'm going to get sick of everyone making fun of my Jersey accents. Oh my god, Scott! Please! Hello everyone, I love you as well. God Soldier almost doxed you again. If that's not growth, I don't know what is. I'm still feeling wonky, but been cleaning up and finishing a drawing for a video with Noelle. I'm so excited for that video, you guys have no idea. Okay, I remember, weirdly enough, I remember most of... Oh, you actually attacked me. Cool. What if I do one of these? Okay, he didn't jump to the side. Well, I'm hitting the wrong buttons, that's why. Let me just walk up to him and just stare him in the face. That'll teach him a lesson. Van Gogh be like. Also, I want to say, Turner, the guy making terrible bad jokes, oops, I did not mean to whip. I did not mean to whip out my stick, was what I was going to say. No, put that back up. Stop swinging it. What? Put away. Do I really have to stand? Okay, put that away. Yeah, I can do this. I am a gamer. Fool. You have fallen right into my trap. I can't just keep holding the trigger button. Or the R button. Oh no, I can! I do a little shake! Give me all your money. Hey, give me all your money. Navi, why did you make me look stupid? Depends on the shampoo. I mean, if they say it's organic, that means it's edible, right? True. Whip that stick out, brother. Never whip the shtick out. So, fun fact, will you shut up, you needy? Look, Arcade, you can see down below. Web, okay, yeah, I see the web. I know, okay. So fun fact, the jump slash with the Deku stick does the same damage as the Master Sword jump slash. That is a fun fact, actually. That's an extremely crazy fact to me. I joined stream and see Carl turn British. That was a Jersey accent. Also, what up, Strangely Long Note? How's it going, bud? Considering the plants are connected to the Deku Tree, Holy Tree Stick, Holy Sword, kind of makes sense. Oh, we're all putting it together. What would you do if a little blonde boy tried to stab you with a comically dull stick on a Joanne's craft store parking lot? I'd probably cry. So obviously we got to talk about these bad boys, right? What are they called? The Skulltellas? Nutella, but with a skull? That's their name, right? Skulltellas? Skulltulas. What sick freak designed these? Okay? As someone who's particularly not fond of spiders, as a child, these genuinely horrified me. This is scarier than some horror game monsters, if I'm being straight up and honest. They're freaky. This is a children's game. I'm into that. Jump scared me. This is your fault. Strangely Long Note? Who's a strange? Significantly Long Note. My mistake. Oh my gosh, Navi. Yeah, I see the vines. Okay, I just want to look in front of me so I can open this chest. Wow, way to spoil the surprise. Spoilers. But also nice. Blue chambers are places you've already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move up and down. You're right, sorry. No, you're fine. I'm totally kidding. Move up and down and select the floor to view. Okay. But first, we need to light this stick on fire and then jump down, I think. Oh my god, no! Why is my life like this? Why is my life like this? What? Beauty is suffering, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That's why I punch myself in the face every morning to make myself pretty. This game is black pilling me, man. You know what sound I'll never get out of my head? Tell me, Turner. Actually, I could probably guess. Did you see my clip, Carl? I saw it. I did not watch it. But I know what it's a clip of. It's me screaming about my ear being taken off, which, for the record, I will probably use in the future. So I'm glad. He's spitting at me. I'm glad that you clipped it. Get wrecked, nerd. Don't I just have to, like, take his spot? Be like, nah, dog. Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, master? I didn't agree to that. Either this is wildly inappropriate. I mean, it's wildly inappropriate either way, okay? Don't call me master. We are not in some kind of relationship. I am not a slave owner. Neither uses the word make me comfortable. In Japan, they're not Scotola, they're called Statula, in reference to the Stalfo skeleton mobs. What? Jedi Master. Okay, I could go with that. I could work with that. This is my Padawan. He shoots nuts out of his face. There's a clip of you playing Apex with Carl, and out of nowhere, in the quiet, you go, ah! Sorry. And I'll never get that out of my head. Oh, man. I think it's in a compilation I made. I'm sure I can find it. Please do. I honestly, real talk. I know I'm doing a lot of franchise games lately, but in the future, especially once Deadlock goes, like, fully live, there's gonna be some Turner and and God Soldier Deadlock games for the stream. Maybe just Turner. I don't know if God Soldier really wants to be streamed. I think Turner's more okay with it. My favorite clip is still the I'm in the sky. I was playing that raccoon or squirrel or something. I don't know, probably. I didn't want to speak for you, I realized. I don't think, no, we have. I was about to say we played Fortnite. I live for ruining your content. Okay. When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground. When you land, it won't get hurt from the fall. Turner still hasn't shared his art. Turner, go share your art in the art channel. Almond Monk has been waiting to see it, okay? Right now, mister. Right now. I am the master. That's right! That's right! Can't guarantee it'll work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Turner once drew a portrait of me, by the way, and I don't know where that drawing went. I wish I knew where it was. I don't know where it is. I feel like I lost it forever, and it makes me really sad. It's not a flattering drawing of me, if I'm being honest. Like, it's really skilled, but I think I'm just ugly in that picture. And I don't think that's what he was going for. I think he was just drawing me, and I was like, oh, I hate the way I look. Oh my gosh, the slingshot, dude. There's one where GS and Padawan are quoting Lord of the Rings while playing Fortnite. Either he's knocked or I'm knocked, but that's good. I remember there's one clip where we're like rolling up in a vehicle and we're like, don't worry guys, we're here, and we just like hit whoever we're trying to pick up with the vehicle and they just go flying. The ow 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 forgive me senpai goes from loaded to loaded anime. That's actually true. Look away for a couple minutes and we're already down to Carl and Turner putting their top/bottom dynamic on public display. We just can't help it if we're being... This ear will not stay. It refuses to be one with me today. It's never had this problem. Never have I ever. I just packed the Gato, Roboto, and Shovel Knight art Turner made me for the new home. Listen, I love those pieces of art. Those are some of my absolute favorite pieces. Those are both so good. Calm down. You got the blicky on them, dude. Oh, is it up? Yeah, it's up that I used to look around. I noticed that there were vines right here that go up there. And also that, but this is more interesting. Archie's going full one-winged angel, one-eared elf. Sephiroth style, that's right. Is this a secret? It's a recovery heart. Dang, I was really hoping it was a heart piece. Ah! Just jump to my death. Alright, I will shoot it. Bee. I'm already having the time of my life, dude. I can't wait for the water temple. That's the only thing I'm like dreading, is getting in those metal boots and slowly walking. What has ears but can't hear? Me. And also the Pharisees got him. Corn. Oh. Yeah, good job, Bunny. These stupid dogs. Hey, they're not stupid. They're just not very smart. Time to get rocked, nerd. Enjoy being dead, you demon. A deaf person. I mean, technically you're not wrong. For the record, I really do like riddles, so... Riddle me this, Batman. I cannot lock onto him. Okay, let's look at the pathing, though. He's kind of, like, dead in the way. Can I lock onto him a bit closer, like, over here? Or do I have to, like, just awkwardly shimmy by him and be like, excuse me, sir? Oh, you know what? I don't have to lock onto him. I can just aim. Oh, yeah. Get rocked! Get riggedy wrecked! First try, by the way. You know, no big deal. technically correct, the best kind of correct. Oh my gosh. Listen. I actually forgot about this, and I probably shouldn't bring it up because I was quite furious about it. I posted a short TikTok, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube before I went live today. And it was basically about how in the first game, or not the first game, Ocarina of Time, nope, Link to the Past, you get the ocarina, and they call it a flute in that game. And it was me being like, why is it called a flute when it's obviously an ocarina? I posted that, and I'm not kidding when I say within a minute of me posting it on YouTube, someone commented and was like, well, after just a quick Google search, you would know that an ocarina is technically a vessel flute. Or some smarmy kind of comment like that. And it made me so frustrated and annoyed. I didn't reply, but I wanted to reply that if you Google a lion, they'll tell you that it's technically a cat. But if someone calls a cat a lion a cat, I'm gonna think that person's an idiot, okay? Like, it was just so frustrating for someone to be like, well, actually, it is a flute. It's like, bro, you don't have any friends. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I was really like, I don't know why. I've been really good about not taking things personally, letting things get under my skin. But that person said that, and I was like, I want to destroy them verbally. I don't know where it came from. I feel like I was in a pretty good mood today. I don't know, dude. It just immediately, like, made me mad. Oh, don't I have to wait for him to, like, turn around? Yeah, show me that booty. Stupid. Listen, rule number 1, when you're in a fight, never show your booty hole. Because someone will straight up shoot it with a slingshot. What'd we just learn? I'm gonna post that on the internet. People are gonna think I'm a freak. I'm not gonna lie, I think the writing emotes might be like one of the best setup for jokes. Write that down, write that down! Patrick or SpongeBob does that. But what if we're into that? Listen, no judgment here. But good God, that's gotta hurt. It was Turner, wasn't it? No, that was another thing. I was like, well, maybe it's just someone trolling. But it really did not give off the vibes of trolling. It gave off the vibes of, I'm trying to be the smartest person in the room and just show everyone how smart I am. All right, I'm gonna try it, God Soldier. I believe you. Wait, get back down here, coward. Do a little spin move. See what happens. Hey! It worked. It's almost like you know what you're talking about. It's a wind instrument. Instrument! Awesome, Google, because the game came out in the early 2000s. We had access to that, true. You can't just Google stuff and read the AI thing, research. I'm judging a little. A single jump slide. Okay, yeah. I'm always afraid someone's going to pull the 1,000 Years of Death Naruto move on me. What? Anyways, that's what pissed me off today. You know, maybe I'm being a little dramatic. Or maybe they deserved me to be mad at them. Alright, stick of fire. Aha! Dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby! Oh, that just opens the door. Oh, I don't need the stick of fire for this. I have made mistakes. Open! Open for me, please. Anyways, sorry for the rant, everyone. I realized... Hey, look, a compass. Also, I think it's funny getting a compass because this is such a, like, small area. It's like such a small dungeon. It's like, do I really need the compass? Do I need it to tell me where the boss is? I did it again, didn't I? You did. But that's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to be excited about a game that you know about, you know? Is this one of the ones I have to shoot in the back? Yeah. No, don't watch out. I'm still getting used to the controls, if I'm being honest. How am I supposed to get past this guy in the small time that I have? Bro, move. Oh, does he just... Oh, I'm stupid. Spin around, please. I'm dumb. I needed to clear him before. Silly, silly me. Silly, silly me. And, like, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't get upset over stupid stuff all the time, but that, for some reason, that, like, sent me into, like, a fury. I was, like, pacing through the house. Being like, you can't call a lion a cat! That's crazy talk! Like, I'm not being insane. Well, that's one of them gold ones, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what these are for. I know they exist. Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. There's like a merchant, right? Let's go kick that open. Give me that heart. Oh, it's a heart? Come on, dude. So this is open now. Can I take the stick through the door? I don't think I can I? Aha! Fire! That didn't work. Bro, I already killed you. What are you doing? You should, Truth. Also, hi. How's it going, bud? You locked me in here again? That's not what I wanted. Old 3D games are a throwback. I can count the pixels on those textures. One hand. True. That's not what I wanted. I'll have the controls down at some point. Oh, he just respawns every time. That's fun. They just respawn every time. How? I'm supposed to, like... I know I'm supposed to do the fire at the bottom. The problem is... Oh, maybe I'm... Sweet giblets! He almost knocked me off. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe I'm supposed to just jump. Hiya! Oh. Do I have to do fire? Guys, leave me alone, please. Nope. I really thought I would have hit that. Honestly, that's the point. Sorry, that's the one upside to my memory starting to fail on me. At some point, I can pick up games like this in Mario RPG and be playing it like the first time again. True. No, you got it. Don't jump slash. Oh, okay. Just jump. That's what the voices in my head say all the time. Sorry. That was... I'm going good. I'm at 10 tens for the day. I like old graphics. They stimulate the imagination. I can agree with that. I'm holding my tongue. Weird hobby. That's funny. Did Turner go post his art in the art channel? Turner, you didn't come back here. A little bit of the dark humor, Reed. Reed? Oh, Reared. I was like, who is Reed? From Fantastic Four? Yes, it did. Listen. Listen, there was one time I used to work at a bank, and the bank was filled with women who were like pretty much 60 and up. It was like I worked with a bunch of grandmothers, okay? And, you know, when you're around a bunch of sweet old ladies, you can't make a lot of edgy jokes. And sometimes that humor just, like, comes out. You don't really mean for it to, but it does. There was one day, it was getting close to my birthday, and someone asked me, Carl, what are you going to do for your birthday? And I, without thinking, just knee-jerk reaction, immediately said, oh, probably just buy a noose and hang out. And I was just like immediately like, oh, I did not just say that at my professional workplace with these poor, sweet women. And they were, I mean, some of them laughed. Some of them were extremely, they weren't like appalled or anything, but they were like, oh. It's like, I am so sorry. That just came right out. Just came right out of my mouth. I have fat thumbs, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry you've got fat thumbs. I'm starting to look like Reed Richards. The hair above the ears is where I'm starting to get gray. That'd be great. Bank filled with women. What kind of bank? Shut up. The Golden Girl and Carl. The Golden Girls. I used to tell people I'd hang myself with a necktie and go out like a gentleman. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Again, it was just a joke. I wasn't like having a hard time. I mean, you know, I don't think I was having a hard time in life. But it was just like straight up me just being silly. But it was just like when you make the wrong joke around the wrong group of friends is kind of like the mentality that it was. Okay, I see I can stand here. Oh, can I just... Okay. One time I was talking to an older woman at work and she mentioned Greg Abbott and I just said, I just wish he would stand for something. And she laughed so hard she couldn't speak for like 5 minutes. I can't stand Greg Abbott. I'm not a fan, but that is really funny. Did you even mean it that way or did it just came off that way? Because, you know, context. Okay, I need to get to the other side to knock down that block. Also, I need to murder this guy so he can shut up. You hear that, dogs? That's what happens around me if you make noise! You get hit with a slingshot. I would never abuse my animals. I just want to make that clear. That's a joke. Not probably a very good one either. But just to be clear, I would never abuse my animals. I love them too much. And if anyone ever touched them, they would be in trouble. You ever seen John Wick? It'd be kind of like that. Oh, I know what to do. I am smart. I am smart boy. Smart man. Smart man boy. That's what they call me. That's the nickname that I go by. Smart man boy. PSA. True. Let's see. It's both I wish he would and also wheelchair. You can't just say haha wheelchair. How can he run for governor? You mean wheel for governor? Okay. This is getting really out of hand really fast. It's okay. I give him the wheelchair pass. Fair. Link's over here killing small creatures with his nuts. Some hero of time. Listen, hero to some is the villain to others, you know? Please forgive me, Master. Seriously, what is up with this species? You hit them back with their own nuts and they immediately become submissive. It's okay, everyone. I have a wheelchair I can control with my phone. Can you really control it with your phone? Because, that's sick. This guy, who as soon as I hit with nuts, his own nuts, immediately calls me master. Okay, I was gonna let it slide, whatever. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them? Why would they use the term punish? Why is this the terminology being used? Yeah, I scared my aunt with it, then drove her around the living room. Oh my gosh. Imagine taking someone's nuts and slapping them with their own nuts. You would immediately stop doing what you're doing. True. The order is 2, 3, 1. Why did I remember that? That's so weird. 23 is number 1. Thanks for that little help. Do you think I'm a traitor? He really said I had to go punish his brothers. Let me just shoot this eye in the wall. Okay, big wheel spike. Why is this inside of the Deku tree? That's a real question. Nintendo started as a love hotel before pivoting to games. That's why they chose Punish. After you get into the water, you can hold A. You can dive. I bet there's some interesting things underwater. How about you die? Oop, and I failed. Do I just go straight down when I dive? Or can I control it? I feel like I can't control it. Bro, this is making me want to pull out my 64 and boot up the game so bad right now. It's fun. It's a timed thing! Why? Why is it gotta be timed? Faster before this spike falls on my head. Thanks. Also, terrible angles. Did I just get jebaited? What just happened? Maybe I got too close. Well, now he's dead. Stand next to this block and... I know, Navi! You're ruining the fun for everyone. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the thing towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention. Excuse me? You just tell me to pay attention? Link, cut this freaking fairy in half. You pay attention to what the action button says. Cut Soldier, how can you love this game so much but then say Twilight Princess is your favorite? Is it severe brain damage? That's the only explanation that I can think of. Twin 3 is not number 1. It's also the number of the W in the alphabet and is connected to supremacist culture. I learned that at work. A coworker had a 23 button in his shirt in reference to a football player, and someone actually flipped out on him. I only know 23 as a significant number because of the movie The Number 23 with Jim Carrey, which I haven't seen, but I thought it was like tied to more bad mojo rather than supremacy. They don't just get whole numbers, okay? You can't just let them have a number. 23andMe, yeah. Nazis. Yeah, didn't know? Yeah. They're bad people. Twilight is the superior game in every category. False. This game is the one I know the best, though. It's got the nostalgia favorite working for it. I've never heard of 23 being associated with a race. True. Twilight Princess feels like a retelling of Ocarina of Time in a lot of ways, but also with a wolf. There's 23 races. Stupid. Get shot in the booty. Get shot in the booty. His only weakness, his booty. His own booty. If Twilight were harder, I think it'd be my favorite. The combat techniques are cool. Listen, don't get me wrong, I like Twilight Princess. I don't have anything against Twilight Princess. But when it comes to Zelda games, I want to play as Link. And I don't, what kind of demon? You're like a miniature of the boss. How about I stab you right in the face? Yeah, oh, you running now. I do not remember this being here. What the? That scared the crap out of me. I just got jump scared. And I found a big old finally posted my art, just the work I'm most proud of recently. Ooh, my monitor's all kinds of screwed up. I hate you. What is? Why are there towers? I don't think I have a. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Display capture. Hold that thought. Where did it even go? Is it display capture? No, hold on. No, it is display capture. Why is it not working? Hello? What the heck is going on? Nope, that's the wrong one. That's also... Oh, it's because I got streamer mode on. I can't even show it. Oh, okay. Well, we just had all kinds of messing ups. Saw the hacks? I'm sure you did. I can't show it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry from laughing so hard. Turner, what is wrong with you? Do they have a name for what's wrong with you? Or are the doctors just stumped? I'd rather it's just stay between us. I just noticed the towers. I was wondering, yeah, I was also wondering what took him so long to draw it. Or sorry, to just do his artwork. I hate you. You're the worst. Sorry, for those of y'all that don't know, y'all can join the Discord. Can we get a Discord link in the chat? We have an art section that Turner just posted in. Anyone and everyone is welcome to join the Discord. Within reasons, there are rules. Don't break the rules, or else, that kind of thing. Holy crap, I was not expecting that. Those are the fraternal towers behind it. Why would you even do that? Also, I wish for just once I could type a message without a typo. That is the funniest thing I've seen all day. Besides my own face being drawn like that. Also, Turner, why do you hate me so much? Am I just a yoke to you? Okay, what was the point of letting this guy free? Then the moment I realized how recently he drew that killed me. Yeah, he just now did that. It's probably as soon as I was talking about the portrait he made of me that one time. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare, Turner. It's a challenge being your friend sometimes. I'm kidding. It is a delight. You're a talented artist, even though you hate me. It's a deeply erotic brotherly love. Okay. Didn't want to return to the scene of the crime. What? Oh, as long as Turner, shut up. You got a weird energy going on today, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna grab it. Firmly grasp it. For the record, we did play a little bit of the Ocarina earlier today. It was a lot of fun. I got to show it off for some new people that were in here, and it was really lovely. Dust Bunny redeemed the song The Forest Maze from Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, so I'm gonna have to learn that, which I'm very excited about, to be honest. Still very jazzed about that, Bunny. Thank you for the redemption. And to top it all off, on Ko-fi, I set up a goal for a new Ocarina. There's a $35 plastic ocarina that I think would probably do a lot better playing the tones correctly than the one I've got currently. I like the one I've got currently just fine. However, I think the plastic one... Oh, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so 2 would be the middle one. Get wrecked, nerd. 3 would be the one on the right, I'm assuming. Oh, he just yelping over there. Keep it down. It is interesting that it's left to right, even though this is Japanese. Isn't Japanese usually, Just gonna stand on your spot, dude. Got him. How did you know our secret? How irritating. Anyways, all that to say, plastic ocarina. I've heard a couple of reviews and heard them play it. It's a lot better because, unfortunately, this thing, especially when it comes to the high notes, is a real pain. Why plastic? Go for a ceramic one and then play a game using only that ocarina, like those YouTube people that play games with insert instrument here. This is ceramic, and unless you buy like a really, really, really expensive ceramic one, then they're gonna be kind of cheap and the tone's gonna be a bit off. Plastic, while cheaper to manufacture and cheaper in cost, they're going to be more reliable on being the right note. Honestly, the one that I was looking at, and I put the link on there on the Ko-fi. It's not like an actual link. You'd have to copy and paste it, but I still wanted people to see the one I was looking at to buy. I heard some people play it, and the tone sounded amazing. It's a rough day for him. Oh, gosh. Are you talking about me? He's traumatized. No, you're talking about... You're giving excuses for Turner, God Soldier? What is wrong with you? He did a line before the stream. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't want to train to also hit his significant... Okay. I think I'm starting to understand these Deku scrubs into punishment. That's why they keep revealing secrets. They want Queen Goma to step on them. How much is a quality ocarina? I feel like that's probably a better question for Skip. He's much more knowledgeable, but I feel like a quality one can be over 100. You know what I mean? To even like, yeah, 80 to 300. Yeah. Couldn't you just 3D print one? I could if I had a 3D printer. I wouldn't want to put 3D resin in my mouth. I almost put my controller in my mouth, but that would have been tasty microplastics on mouthpiece. McDonald's, yes. You mean me by 0.3? He's put much work. Okay. I hate you guys. You gotta remember, in America, microplastics are like the force. They surround us and permeate us, true. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, they like work for the big spider one eyeball monster in here? To a 3D printer? He does not, no. Apparently those microplastic tests were somewhat faulty due to use of nitrile gloves. Wait, really? Are you telling me we're not all full of microplastics? Dude. What a nightmare. Why would you figure that he did? I did a line of microplastics before the stream. Now I can control empty water bottles with my mind. Yeah, homemade clay are the best. Less breath, more attention to the canal inside, and hole sizes to get the right noises. Plastic is hit or miss, but there's decent ones out there. I just figured plastic would probably be the easiest to replicate, like the perfect shape. With, what's it called? Ceramic. I feel like it can get warped in the process a lot easier. But again, for what this is, it's a $20 ocarina. For what it is, it's great. So don't make it... I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or whining. I was just... If I'm putting all of this time into learning the ocarina, especially for a stream and I'm playing it for people, I want it to like sound as good as it possibly could. Wooden ones sound amazing too. There was a really, really cool one, wooden one for 70. But again, that's twice the price. So, and to me, they kind of sounded the same. Someone just seems like the kind of person that has access to stuff like that. I don't know. Let's start a GoFundMe for Carl's rehab. I mean, Ocarina. You're not listening. I have a goal set up on the Ko-fi for the Ocarina. That was the whole point of the conversation. Oh, okay. Nightmare-inducing. Am I wrong? Am I wrong to think this thing is just a nightmare machine? Parasitic armored arachnid? Like, what the... Attack, 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 attack. Attack, 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 attack. Block move. Thank God for Z locking, am I right? You have to shoot, yeah, shoot him down! Oop. And then stab him. Well, that was extremely easy. I thought there was at least going to be 3 more rotations. Wooden is nice. I have a custom one that is super warm, but its higher notes are tougher. Yeah, it's really just the high notes for this one that's a real problem. But like wooden or ceramic, not sure where you're shopping, but definitely look into Etsy if you haven't. Oh yeah, I was looking on Amazon, but I have looked at Etsy. Etsy, again, is just more expensive. Commission a blacksmith just to screw with him by commissioning ceramic instead of metal. Brilliant. Sometimes I wish Zelda was more difficult. He's ready for the water temple. I can kind of agree, but it's like not every game needs to be super difficult. You know what I mean? If you're going to tell other gamers to get good because they're complaining about the difficulty in Dark Souls, then I feel like it's unfair to be like, well, also every game should be as hard as I want it to be. Now get ready for the 5-minute long unskippable cutscene. That's right. I forgot. Because now we do the 3 fairies, right? They're not pendants in this game. They're pendants in the other one. Songbird official website is my biggest recommendation for a step up, but not like an Italian or Japanese one. Yeah, the thing though is Songbird goddesses, duh. Songbird was like expensive. I feel like their cheapest one was like $80. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Anyways, all that to say, sorry for the Ocarina complete just like conversation switch, but I have been really enjoying playing it, so I figured I'd bring it up. Now I have yet more to tell ye, wouldst thou listen? I don't think I got a choice here, dog. See you, God Soldier. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Also, Turner, I expect to have that drawing of me framed, by the way. Want it framed. I want it hanging on my wall. I don't know if I'd have it hanging on the wall because of the background. I don't know if people would get offended by that. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nayru, the goddess of wisdom. Faeror, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Faror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses were left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's perspective, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Canonically, the sacred realm is what became the dark world when you played Link to the Past. That's fascinating. Golden globe-looking ladies. That's what made me laugh. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. He just straight up taking a nap. Go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. I was about to say, isn't it just like straight up one of the pendants? Now part of me, while the life leaves me and I become firewood. Yeah, for real. Yeah, this is why I said pendant earlier, but yeah, he was right, the three goddesses. But I remember you get 3 pendants, which I think are supposed to be the representation. You got the Kokiroi Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends on thee. Arcade, thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Arcade to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Poor Deku Tree. Bro, get out of my way. What did you do? The great Deku Tree. Did he die? I heard he was on the list. It's a shame what happened to him at school. Wait, what? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Okay. Good chat, dude. Freaking nerd. Oh, MHA joke. Deku, get it? Haha, anime. Okay. Take a breather. Don't hurt us. We get the joke. It's anime. Anime is the joke. Get it? Anime! Haha! Laugh now, please. I have a family. Oh, and I jumped. Pour one out for the homies, for real. Pour one out for the tree homie. Turner, you said you played this in high school? The real joke is the friends we made along the way. Ain't that the truth? Where did you come from? What did you do to the... Okay, is everyone just gonna be blaming me? We're just gonna be standing around all day talking about how big I'm getting? That's the last time I played it. Wow. Well, he did invite a small child to clear his demons he was cursed with. True. I did a full playthrough my senior year. I love it. I played through it from start to finish for the first time in 09. I think I played it for the first time in like 10 or 11, so not that far of a time. I also haven't played it since 09. I also haven't played it since 10 or 11. I think it had to have been 2011. So it's been 15 years. But I had played it before, just not beginning to end. That's fair. My first playthrough was when the 3DS remake came out, dude. I lament, and I know that's a very dramatic word, but I mean it. I lament over the fact that I sold my 3DS. I really sold my 3DS when I was like tied up for money in my mid-20s, maybe early 20s, and I was like, they'll go down in price one day, and I can just go buy one again. Man, I want a 3DS so bad. I just gotta save up for one, I guess. I am gonna try to leave the forest. Okay, bye! And then Saria comes, right? Oh, you're leaving. Doesn't she give me the Ocarina? I played it while we were in class together? Oh, that's awesome. I knew that you would leave the forest someday because you are different from me and my friends. We have green hair and you're blonde. But that's okay because we'll be friends together, won't we? I played it Christmas Day 98, so I was maths 12. That's amazing. I always remember the Ocarina being blue. Am I crazy? That is very not blue. That looks like a sweet potato. I mean, sweet potato ocarinas are a thing. That's what they're called. But that looks like an actual sweet potato, is what I'm saying. She just handed him a yam. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a mementos from Is it Saria? Saria? I've been saying Saria, but... On the select item subscreen, you can set it to... And then use that to start playing it. You can play different notes. Okay. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Did she not give me her song? Nope, I just go, see ya, nerd. I think I called her Sriracha. Totally fair. I was born in 92, so I would have been 5 years and 364 days old on Christmas 98. 92, fam. That's right. I am also a 92 person. There are thousands of us. There are dozens of us. Dozens! Instead of thanking her, he'll toss it in the lake when Zelda gives him the blue one. Are you being serious? Would this be a good time for an Ocarina break, you think? I have points. You redeem your Ocarina points whenever you want. New girl, new Ocarina. Ocarina time. Sick. I gotta mute the actual... Oh, I can just Alt-Tab and look at my face. That is 100% Ted Cruz. Don't call me that. Skip. You're a terrible person. Okay. The only song I know is still Zelda's Lullaby. I am working on it, though. I started playing Saria's song today and practicing it a little bit. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but Zelda's Lullaby is really the only one. He completely disrespectfully disregards it. I'm sorry, me? Want me to repeat myself? Accidentally hits yes. Want me to repeat myself? Accidentally hits yes. Want me to repeat myself? Accidentally hits yes. Want me to repeat myself? What is happening? Truth is lagging. Yes. I'm sorry, Almond, you wanted me to play Zelda's Lullaby, correct? I don't know concerning Hobbits. It's in the list. It was a mistake to put it on the list that early. So. No, Link to the Ocarina. Oh, he disrespectfully tosses it. Oh, duh. I'm having too many difficulties. I'll do Zelda's Lullaby. That's the one I've practiced the most. It's not perfect still, but it's better than my other stuff. Oops. I'm like having a moment here. Definitely not perfect. I messed up on a spot that I normally do just fine. But you know, it happens. I think what happened is I jumped ahead on the little sheet here, and then I got lost and I got confused, and I couldn't play it. I couldn't get caught back up correctly. Also, I don't know what's going on. I think I need new glasses. Yeah, I feel like I need a new prescription. It has been like 5 years since I've got the prescription, and you're supposed to go once a year. So that's a little bit problematic. Never gonna hit those notes, true. The stupid 2 high notes, I have to like hold it and like blow it just right. But it's kind of hard when you're already holding it. I have to like delicately rearrange it to get those high notes. Just wait, don't accidentally hit yes with the owl. No, that I do know. Bravo, bravo, let's go. Gonna get better every time. Thank you. Yeah, I really have been practicing. And I'm gonna continue to practice. I really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. It appears the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. Will you encounter many hardships? Hold on, let me alt-tab here. Make sure I've got stuff set up. My stupid thing is wigging out on the other page here. I've also just got too many programs opened. I was kind of in the middle of editing some of my TikToks and shorts, and then also doing other stuff, and I left everything open because I didn't want to lose my progress. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you'll see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press Start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Yes. Alright then, see you around. Hoot, 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 ho. He called me a hoe! I'm very offended. I mean, I am one, but you can't just call me one. Hyrule Castle, Lon Lon Ranch. Look at this map at the bottom right of the screen. But what is happening to the textures of the road? It's disappearing. I'll just go to the place that looks like a big castle. How about that? Actually, I am curious about... Nope. 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 Yeah, he said something about a red dot will tell you where to go. Well, yes, I would like to save the game. That'd probably be a good idea, just in case something goes terribly wrong. That would be very frustrating. I saw people on Twitter complaining about Hyrule Field and saying it's a useless area. The state of gamers these days. I mean, there's nothing out here, but it is kind of like it kind of feels out the world. It makes the world feel bigger and alive rather than just automatically being in the castle. Get wrecked, nerd. Me when I encounter the concept of pacing. Yeah. It's like you just already had a bunch of action sequences. The tree just died. You're going to the castle. You're told you're going to meet this princess. Like, I feel like there needs to be some time to breathe. Don't laugh at me. Okay, hello. Lock on system, please. Took damage, and I should not have. I think I have to wait till sunrise. I love the song at the ranch. Are you talking about Epona's song, the one that brings the horse? They compared it to Metroid Prime's 4, Empty Desert with no music. I really feel like I want to play 4, but I know I'm going to hate it. People don't want to play arcade games, but want super, ultra, massive, huge games to be as jam-packed as an arcade game. That is a very good point. 4, more like snore, that's what I'm saying. They don't want any downtime. They want the fact that they're leveling up every second to pop up on the screen in the middle of gameplay, like Call of Duty or Fortnite. They always want to be patted on the back. They want to be told how good they are at everything. Alright, gents, I have to head out. Say you love me. I do love you. We'll see you later, bud. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Cock-a-doodle-doo! You should full body out. Beg your pardon? I should do what now? I should do what with my full body? Yeah, the town. I love these static shots, too. I like how the camera is just like... It's going to be from the point of the view from the fountain? He just wants to head out. How are you going to walk out if you don't bring your legs? That is a very valid point. I want my games to have more lore and story than actual game mechanics. That's funny. I feel like I'm kind of actually the opposite way. I say that. I like a game to have lore and story, but if I feel like I'm half and half watching a movie... Oh my god, this owl will not quit. You know what I mean? Like, I want there to be more gameplay than cutscenes. The princess is inside the castle, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Ho, 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 hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. That's weird. Do you want to hear what I said again? Why? No. Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Oh, not cutscenes. Think Doom internal page things. Ah, okay. Okay, that's fair. Camera, please. I'm gonna go up these vines. And look at this rock. Hello, rock. This statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Okay, freaking weirdo. Okay, so don't let the guards catch you. And that... Oh, I'm not going to shoot him. Calm down. That is a guard. So I can't go that way. Just gigabytes of optional story and lore stuff that bloats my playtime. That's your thing, huh? So like, you know, Hollow Knight and Silksong are kind of vague when it comes to storytelling. Dark Souls, Elden Ring, that kind of thing, where there is like a really in-depth, rich story. However, it's not You know, it's not like there's tons of cutscenes and stuff like that. Is that kind of what you're getting at? Dead end. No. That's a boulder. But I don't have any bombs. I feel like I need a bomb. Okay, there's 2 guards there. There's a guard here. Can I can't walk up this, can I? Am I just like threading the needle? Oh my lord. Good thing none of these guys like patrol. Like what if one guy turned around? Just once, you know? Okay, I don't... Oh, I can go up that path. Haha! Dude, you guys are terrible at your job. Holy crap, one child is just gonna sneak in. Just gonna sneak in and ruin everything? And assassinate the princess? I could. I won't, but I could. It's like I just jumped to my death. Don't mind me. Bull crap. I was behind you. Maybe I gotta jump in the water. Oh, all the way back here. I got gypped. Can I pick up these rocks? Grab. Throw. Yeah, they got money in them. Oh, a bug. Kill him. What? You just said time is frozen. What the? Hey, your clothes. They're different. You're not from around here, are you? That's really mean. Really mean to say. You're not from around here, are you? I could make fun of your little nightgown. Little moo-moo wearing midget. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. Okay. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. He's probably dead. Anyways. See you later. Like, I paid $50 for a game. I want there to be more than 3 hours of content because the game was designed for IGN reviewers. That's a good point. She's playing she's singing the song. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, I guess I have to go in the water. That's the only explanation. Because there was no other path to take. Do 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 do. Jump out here, break my ankles, jump into the water, drown to death. Because my ankles are broken. Ooh, money. That's how you know you're on the right path, when the money starts rolling in. You know what I'm saying? Get your bag, dogs. Okay. That dude is asleep. Oh, that's the milkman. Excuse me, Mr. Milkman. Mumble mumble. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come on and look around. Kill him. Oh, can I go in here? No. He's gotta wake up somehow. Okay. He is completely in the way. Can I just shove him? Try playing the wake-up song on your flute. I don't know any songs on the flute yet. They haven't taught me any. I'm just gonna hit him with a box. Okay, he's completely in the way. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Put that away. Put it away. Put away. Well, you need to learn them? I thought you just did do the core stuff. No, you have to, like, learn them in the game. It's just... yeah, it just doesn't do anything. Which I was talking to his daughter. Did I miss... was I supposed to learn the song from her? Well, I guess I can let a guard catch me and go back. Because, like, maybe learning her song is what, wakes him up. I can't imagine anything else. Like a chicken, grabbing a chicken or a rooster, causing it to crow next to him. Because it's daytime. This bro is just dead asleep. Again, though, could I not go through this door? Okay, this is not what I wanted. But he's in the way of the path, so I feel like I have to wake him up. What if I just hit him with a sword? Wake up! Okay, I know for a fact it's her father. That's gotta play into it. Oops, and I fell. Cool. And one of those blocks obviously has to go here, so... thank you, Navi, finally. The Great Digger Tree wanted us to go to... oh my gosh, that's not helpful advice. I was really expecting Navi to, I was really expecting Navi to be more helpful than that there. Yeah, throw me out. Thanks. You're American, use the American solution of waking him? I don't have a gun in the game. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do, tee-hee. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully, tee-hee. I think it becomes a chicken. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set the egg to incubate it. My dad is really troublesome for an adult, isn't he? Hee hee. Why's it gotta be a weird egg, you know? Okay, well, I guess I will take the egg over there then. I'm sure it's gonna, like, hatch on the way. Okay. I talked to her and she didn't give me that the first time, so I need to make sure I'm exhausting dialogue options. Oops. So, Almond, were you impressed by Turner's amazing artwork? And by amazing artwork, I mean his ability to be an idiot. What a doofus, dude. I cannot believe you did that. That's why I get... oh, okay. I realized after I said it, I was like, that idiot's probably still in here. What am I even talking about? And here you are. It was a very personal piece. Yeah, I bet it was. I bet it was. I'll never leave you. Thanks. Thanks, bud. I feel very reassured. Oh, money again? I didn't realize it, like, respawned. When's the next window appearance then? Oh, man. I think he's a little far for me to do that. Looks like this item doesn't work here. Okay, so... Again, not what I meant. Not what I meant! Put the egg away, or the stick away. Okay. How long does it take for the... We'll wait till he starts doing spooky games in October, sure, yeah. You're gonna drive all this way? Aha! Chicken time. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Dude, that's me. I wish I could get some shut-eye around here. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. You guess. Malin was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. Yeah, dude, you're just asleep in the middle of nowhere. That was so bad, leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. I'm gonna start running like that from now on. That was 10 out of 10. Someone had to animate that, you know? You gonna give him another diamond then? He's already the diamond of my life. Let's be honest. A lot of time being wasted pushing this. I'll love you forever and ever, baby boy. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Hiya! Enter. Let me just wriggle on in here. Alright, castle, courtyard. I think I have to dodge a bunch of guards. If I remember correctly. I'm gonna outrun this guy. I'm gonna outrun him. He won't see me. He won't see me. I don't know what their field of vision is. If they have, like, cones or what. But I'm dangerous. Alright? Dangerous and I'm fast. Okay, let's see the pattern here. Hopefully that's the guy. This is probably bad. Nah, I'm fine. Because this guy's not going to turn around. Yeah, I'm a pro. Ooh, I want the monies. Oh! I was expecting him to go the other way. I wanted that red rupee more than anything. More than anything. I think I'm gonna have to... I don't know. This feels sketch. This feels very sketch. Oh good, he stopped there. And we're in the home stretch, baby. We're free. We're free, baby. Oh, nope, there's still more. Okay, that was a little ballsy of me. I should have played a little bit more safe there between that transition, but I think we're good. I think we're Gucci. Oh, we Gucci. First try, baby. Game's easy. It's the song I've been learning. Also, fun little Easter egg here. I can't look. It won't let me look. Oh, the Easter egg's not there. That's weird. Or is it the other window? Aha! There it is. Little Easter egg for those that didn't know. You can see Mario and Princess Peach through the window. Right before you meet Princess Zelda for the first time. Isn't that fun? I love Easter eggs. They're a lot of fun in my mind. It's the song. This is the song I've been learning. Yo, what up, big dog? My name's Link. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? They suck at their job. Fire them all. Execution. Seriously, they're garbage. They're bad. Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Sure, $5. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. This game is named after me. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Arcade. I'm gonna have to start putting in Link. It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Nice to meet you, Link. I'm going to tell you everything I know. I'm going to tell you all of my secrets now. The legend goes like this. Be like, yeah, the giant talking tree already walked me through it. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. We already got 1/3 of it. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. I named Link Danny when I was young during a playthrough because I thought the name was cool. It is a cool name. You know your names. Danny is a pretty cool one. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. Danny Link Vito. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. That's the name of the game! Did you understand well the story I just told you? I don't know about well. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. May I offer you a fairy in these trying times? The other element for my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? I'm assuming if I hit no, it just forces me to do it anyways. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? The illusion of choice. True. Don't worry, he doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. Zelda, I think you just might be a racist. When Ganondorf is after... What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. Seems like prejudice on her part to call the dark person the cause for the dark clouds, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world! Now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. I don't believe you. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Thank you. I'm afraid I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing, take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Set it to C and show it with C. On the select item subscreen, you can set it OK. And then use that to show it to people. Wow. Okay, but what's the point of it? My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. Hello, attendant. I mean, you've got an excellent point there. They did tell me it's to show people. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as Princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Memorize this song. That's the song. That's the song! Oh, it's a glowing potato now. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. I sure have, dude. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Yeah, put Zelda to sleep, yeah. You brave lad, you must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain. Home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. Straight up just being like, nice to meet you, young boy. Quick, go to the mountain that's named Death Mountain. You are very courageous, Have fun and good luck. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. Why do they call it that? The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn the song. Ah yes, the Mountain of Death, young child. Adventure awaits you. And not death, I swear it. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Yeah, straight up just being like, well met, small child. What? I get the Sheikahs are like ninjas, but that was some bullcrap. You are very brave, boy. Now go die. How do I save again? I come to this menu, and I press this button. Oops. Okay, game saved. You're very brave, boy. Now go die. Go to the place that we canonically call Slow Painful Death Island. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do great. Have fun in the village of child murderers. We just call it that for fun. It actually has nothing to do with children murder. Oh, this is a song I need to learn too. I'm gonna pick up this chicken. And no one can stop me. Actually, I think even though... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it already angry? I know you get attacked by chickens if you mess with them too much. Really like to not get messed up by chickens. Alright, now that I've gotten this letter from Zelda... Yo, check this out, dude! Looks like it doesn't work here. No, I'm actively trying to show this man. I have a letter from Zelda. Well, I've been lied to. Why did he make that noise? I am the boss of the carpenters that Impa hired to improve this village and make it into a true city. But young men these days don't have any ambition. Oh my gosh. This guy's a boomer. Do you know what I mean, kid? My workers are just running aimlessly around the village, and they're not making any progress at all. They gotta pull themselves up by their bootstraps. If I were them, I'd be working 80, 90 hours a week. Even my own son doesn't have a job, and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless, I tell you. Oh, man. Is that your son up there? Just running up and down the stairs. He's exercising. Don't hate. Here, child, see that? That's the direct gate to the deepest pit of hell. Jump down there. You must save Hyrule. Excuse me. All day long, we are working on many construction projects in the village. It's going to take a while before everything is done. Our boss works us very hard. My guy, you were just running back and forth, getting his 10K steps in for real. Man, that guy's just running back and forth up there too. Alright, well, roll move. Dark, narrow, scary. Well of 3 features. What? That's really funny. I never noticed that. That's why people in construction are so fit. Ah. It's all coming together. It's all starting to make sense. Sorry, so this is the village at the foot of Death Mountain, by the way. Ah, yes, the graveyard. There's something about the graveyard that's important, but I can't remember what it is. Okay, I need to be on the other side. No, I don't. I think the exit is back up where I was making fun of the guy on the stairs. Stairs man. Who's still just booking it. Of course. Oh yeah, do I talk to this guy and he's just like, you can't go up here. And I'll be like, look at this letter from Zelda. Death Mountain, no passage without a royal decree. Who's got a royal decree? It's me, baby. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Eh? Oh, I see. You're just a kid, and you can't read yet. Ha 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 ha. Suck on these. Aha. Oh, this is, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Oh, well, let's see. Okay. Yeah, shut your mouth. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. So I can stab this man, right? Can I stab him? He lets me go through. Hold on. Hold on. This guard doesn't think this is serious. He thinks it's some game conjured up by Princess Zelda. But he just goes along with it and lets the child continue to go to Death Mountain. He really needs to be stabbed. That's insane. He isn't going to lose his head over disobedience. That's true. That's true. Why risk it? By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. Bro, I got an active shield. Oh, no I don't. It's wood. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. Alright. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Yeah, I have a wooden shield. It will catch fire. Now I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip. I'm just asking, have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask. Yeah, isn't it like a fox mask? But I don't have the time to go there. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you were in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay. But, well, I have no choice. This is my job. Sigh. And for a guy who just, like, insulted me and was, like, really rude, now you're asking favors? Aren't you a real gamer? Go through with the wood. No. I'm not gonna down... I want to go get the legit shield. I'm not going to miss out on some of the cool aspects of the game just because I'm trying to be quote-unquote hardcore. Better the child drops than his head. I mean, you're not wrong. You're legitimately not wrong. Also, man, these headphones. The headphones and the ear combo. My whole head just hurts. I thought everything is so easy now that you beat Lost Lace. It's true. But just because everything is so easy doesn't mean I'm just going to intentionally try to make things hard for myself. Besides, I gotta go get this guy, his son a mask. Although, I don't know if I have enough money. I've got 94 rupees. He said they'd give me a discount since he sent me, but I'm kind of thinking that's probably baloney. Please don't turn nighttime yet. I'm so close to the gate. I just got a package from the girlfriend to celebrate me finishing my semester, and I 100% wasn't expecting this. What is it? Also, once again, congratulations on finishing this semester. I need to refill my coffee. Might take a short bathroom break and coffee refill break here in just a second. Who's this guy up here? He's on the roof. What the? Kind of weird looking people around here. Don't forget to hydrate, Carl. Dude, I'd be hydrated. Bowling alley? No, there was a bowling alley in this game? Also, that's going to cost money to do, so I'm not doing it. What is your deal, my guy? Please, with C, please sell me sell you something. I'm not selling you anything. Oh, do I look like a merchant? I'm here cutting grass, dude. Cutting grass because I'm so desperate for rupees. Okay, this looks like a market shop right here. I stated the other night, I wish I had chocolate. She got me a giant chocolate kiss, Doom Oreos, Ghirardelli caramel chocolates, chocolate chip cookies, and a 2.2 pound jar of Nutella. Holy crap, that is a lot of chocolate. I don't see a single shield here. That is a spider. Oh no, it's a bottle bug. My mistake. Oh, a fish. Yeah, none of these are what I thought they would be. Hey kid, if you want to carry medicine... Oh, this is a medicine. You need to put something to put it in. Okay. Sell them 1 rupee for 200 rupees? That's genius. There's a rumor going around that there is a potion shop that can make the ultimate medicine. Is this not the potion shop? Ow. The gift paper in it says you wanted chocolate and you more than earned it with your hard work. I mean, that is very true. I love this guy's face. Yeah, my current hot seller is the Hylian shield, but it might be too big for you, kid. This is a big, heavy shield, just like the ones Hylian knights use. It can stand up to flame attacks, yeah. You heard about us from the guard at Death Mountain Gate. Well, I have to give you a good deal then. Okay. Oh yeah, but I can't hold this up. Hey, he did give me a good deal. That was only 60 or even 50? Wasn't I at 87? I would not like to buy anything else. Yeah, I think I'm too small to legitimately use it. Like, I can't use it until... Yeah, I can only do this. But I think that does protect me from, like, the fireballs that drop down. So I can't use it as a shield. I had 97? Okay. So he sold it to me for 60 instead of 80. So I actually did get a good deal on it. Now I gotta go find wherever the mask shop is. I think there's like a... Ow. I think there's like a specific mask shop. Treasure chest contest. Temporarily closed. Open tonight. Which game was the one with Sentence Mix Guy? Morshu, I think? What are you? Sentence Mix Guy. Turtle mode activated, exactly. This is just someone's home. Listen, one thing that I think is really cool, you know, hey, listen. Some of the rooms and some of the areas in this game have really interesting camera placements. Like, they could have just placed the camera above, but they were like, what if in this one house we got weird with it, and we set the camera on the table in the middle of the room and had you kind of swivel around. Like, I don't know if this is done. Maybe it's done in other rooms, but I definitely don't think it's done in dungeons. But it is really fun to just, like, have this really interesting and unique camera play. I really like to see games that will, like, just throw in random interesting stuff like that. Strange, this door doesn't open. Okay. Can I go further back here? Yeah. There's a weird guy. Is that not a door? So what up, weird man? Where's the mask? I don't think it's weird that a pack of dogs roams the city at night. Who is this creeper? Hey, what? What's wrong with loitering around all day? Oh, okay. You're kind of creepy. You're kind of creeping me out, dog. Strange, this door doesn't open. Oh. Lots of strange doors around here that don't open. Okay, Link, please. You don't have to run over my face. Did I go in here? Aha! Happy Mask Shop. Welcome to the Happy Mask Shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask. You sell the mask and bring the money back here. Oh, well, that's perfect. I know the exact person to sell it to. Have faith? I'm sorry, do I become a salesman? Wait, does Link buying a mask directly lead to the events of Majora's Mask? I don't think so. I do think the Happy Mask guy is a main character in Majora's Mask, though. That said, I don't know much about Majora's Mask, so I could be completely wrong. Just have faith. Okay. Oh, I guess, yeah, it just says don't borrow, but I guess, yeah, this is the one I want to borrow. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I'll be a popular guy with this mask on. We do not sell masks at the shop, we just lend them to you. You sell the loan masks on your own. You pay back the money for a mask, and we will lend you a newer model. You can borrow masks you have already sold again. However, you can sell each model of masks only once. What a weird time. Have you no faith? You know, I'm not really into that mask faith, you know? These bushes got money, though. That's how you know a town is prosperous, is when you hit a bush and just money comes out of it, you know? Money quite literally coming out of the trees. Or in this case, the grass. Mask-based pyramid scheme. True. True. Next, I'm going to be telling the guard over there to sign up under me to sell masks. Happy Mask Guy is the main guy for Majora's Mask. He's the one that went to great lengths to acquire Majora's Mask. Yeah, but he's not the one that becomes Skull Kid, I thought. I had seen recently that Skull Kid was like a completely different character. Like he's a character in the town or something. And I thought that was the guy. Sentences are hard. What is chasing me right now? What was even that noise? That wasn't no zombie noise. Triforce scheme, if you will. True. Get wrecked, nerd. So Link funds his mask obsession enough in Ocarina of Time to lead to Majora's Mask. No, he's not Skull Kid, but he's practically the man who uncovered the Doomsday weapon. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm excited to get to Majora's Mask just to learn more about it. That is not the same man. Ooh. That is a straight-up vampire. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Would you feel better if I put this mask on? I really am a good man. Don't you believe me? Is this a serial killer? Okay, what a weird time, some of the things in this game. Just walk up, there's this like decrepit looking weirdo. He's saying everybody's disgusting. And me, just a little child with my fairy. I mean, I do have a sword. I do be packing heat, so maybe he didn't want none of this. Which was the correct choice, because I would have stabbed him. What up, big dog? Oh, I came here. There we go. Do you think you were in disguise, Mr. Hero? What? I brought it for you, stupid. He's my boy's favorite. That key something mask. If you don't mind, will you sell it to me? Yes, 500 rupees. You sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. Ah, commission! Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10 rupees. No. You know, you said it was for your son. But now it's on your face. Don't look at me, Link. I'm just as confused as you are. That guy looked like stabbing him would have made him happy, honestly. Can I just break these with a sword? It gave me anxiety, especially getting the time game over and Majora's. Yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited to play Majora's Mask as an adult, where I have a better understanding of how to, like, manage my time, you know? After not playing this game for forever, you know? Okay, Navi, what's up? Red Tektite. Lock onto it as it jumps with Z targeting. I'm already locked onto it, dude. I am a tortoise. I am a turtle man. I need bombs. What if I just do a jump attack, son? What now? They put a time limit in a Zelda game? Yeah, Majora's Mask is essentially... You have 3 days until the moon crashes into the Earth. And I don't know what the 3 days actual time is, but you have 3 days. And you have to constantly keep time traveling back to the start of 3 days. And you have to, like, run and try to do a bunch of stuff in that time limit. And then once it gets closer to the end of the time limit, you have to, like, do your Ocarina spell to reset time back to the 3-day time limit. It's a really cool concept, but being anxiety-inducing is 100% true. I mean, I think it's terrifying. And it's the moon coming to crash into the Earth. And the moon has a face for some reason. I'm not trying to attack you. I would like to speak. Speak. I just need him to fully stand up. There we go. I am one of the Gorons. So it's Link to the Past 2. Not really. What's also interesting about Link to the Past is Link to the Past is almost just like... It's not even to the past. You're just going to the alternate world, or like the other dimension. I am one of, at least I think so. I am one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on Death Mountain. Look at that huge boulder over there. It blocks the entrance to the Dodongo Cave, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gerudo in black armor used his magic to seal the entrance with that boulder. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. It won't take much longer to get up there, even on foot. Alright. I'm getting good information. I think there's like boulders that like drop down though, but that's where this comes in handy. Or even fireballs. I think it's fireballs. Ooh. They say that a beautiful fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. Don't you want to see her? Yeah. Talked me into it. Oh, I can't lift up those boulders yet. Oh no, the poor Goron just sold out the location of their city to a genocidal child. True. True, he straight up was like, yep, they're that way. Cool sword, by the way. Follow the trail along the edge of the cliff, and you will reach Goron City, home of the Gorons. Oh my god, it's coming right at me. Okay. We're safe. Look at all this money inside these rocks, dude. Look at these perfectly cut emerald rupees inside of these boulders. Tactical crouch. That's what I also do when I'm in danger. I just throw my head in between my knees. And I start praying. Please, God, don't let this Goron crush me. I don't know how fast these disappear. Hey, that's some funny red liquid on your sword. Anyway, my people are over there. Second turn left, 3 consecutive right turns, and then 300 meters straight. And finally, another turn left. Yep. Right this way, Mr. Stabby McStabface. Oh, I'm so hungry. Everyone feels faint from hunger because of the food shortage. We are in danger of extinction. It's all because we can't enter our quarry, the Dodongo's Cavern. We Gorons live on a diet of rocks. Bro, there's rocks everywhere. We're in a mountain. Is their city held up by 3 ropes? Did I see that right? It's just one little platform. We become such gourmets that we can't stand to eat rocks from anywhere else. Ah, okay, you got me. I want to eat the top sirloin rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern. No, it's just holding up this one singular platform, which, by the way, what a nightmare to run across. Okay, but we made it. Stabby McStabface was my nickname in high school. I believe that. It's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat the redstone. Yeah, you caught me. Well, too bad. It's not here. Oh. What? That's not why you're here? You're looking for a spiritual stone? You must mean that delicious-looking redstone that was once displayed here. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay to just give it one tiny little lick. So I snuck out here, but it was already gone. I think Big Brother took it away. Yeah, the government is overstepping a lot. He always says that everyone is after that redstone. Big Brother has shut himself up in his room saying, I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger. Ah, that's me! I've got a royal family letter. Perfect. Now, if only I could get out of this hellhole that is this little platform. I just came from there. Oh my lordy! You're so beautiful. Give me a little smooch. Okay, I don't think I can go that way because your big old chonky form is blocking it. Alright, nice and easy. Just, you know, don't panic. Okay, I kind of fell there. Okay, we're falling! Recovered like a pro. Cut it down, then you'll have gotten off the platform. That's not wrong. I just also don't want to get run over by a Goron. But also, we're pretty much out of time for today. And I'm a hungry boy. I need a snack. I'm feeling snacky. So this might be the time, or it might be the place for me to... Oh, I remember the bomb plants. Yeah, that's a thing. I think I need to blow up one of the pot here. Like, I need to throw a bomb into it or something, from what I remember. We'll worry about it that another time. We're going to call it right there. Game saved. Perfect. Because I am starving. I'm gonna go eat a snack. Stat. Alright, folks. Hey, we'll catch y'all later. We will see y'all Monday. We won't be streaming tomorrow. See y'all Monday. We will continue the Ocarina adventure. Thanks so much for all that y'all do. Y'all are, as always, the best. I love you too, Turner. I love you too, Turner. Goodness, he's so angry. I'm not kissing you. Not kissing you. All right, see y'all. Y'all have a good one.